I didn't think it would. All right, Jesse, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The Grind Session All-Stars. We will be announcing all teams and coaches. I'd ask you to line up and then step forward as your name is called.
I heard that.
First for the team, Greg, coached by Greg Lockridge.
Where's it at?
Damian Soul from Tennessee Prep. And committed to Memphis. Tama Tagala. Step forward, son.
Hey, Victor, just do it quick.
Emmanuel Maldonado from Downey Christian. Julian Newman from Downey Christian. Tanager Ganga from Arizona Compass. Nation Nix from Trinity International. And from Fire Academy, Prosper Obi Dude. And I got that wrong, sir. Lukai Patterson from Minnesota Prep. And if we get Damian Ball out, Damian Ball from Tennessee Prep. Tama Tagala from Trinity International. And did we get Emmanuel Maldonado out? So this is Team Greg, and that's coached by Greg Lockridge. Coach with the crowd. And now for Team Jermaine,
Coach?
coached by Jermaine Jackson.
All right. Yep.
We're going to call all players. So Tyrus Bainham from Athens Prep, please come out.
Do it. What is that?
Romeo Wall from Fire Academy. Colin
How is it pronounced?
Duval from Athens Prep.
Conga.
Xavier Ducell from Arizona Compass. Iris Gardner from Fire Academy.
You want me to do play-by-play?
Isaiah Jackson from Fire Academy. Irel Jones, West Coast, Florida. Rocket
We had
Watts,
4 balls in there.
Fire Academy.
So we got 6 over this. We're missing 1 ball.
Ramon Willis from Aspire Academy. And we will let you know that Mr. Jones is headed for Auburn. And Team Jermaine is coached by Jermaine Jackson.
Man, you keep saying that, man. You might as well call Michael and Tito and Randy.
Yeah, come on, bring them on.
And again, good evening, everyone, as we are about to tip off here at the Grind Session All-Star Game. For all the people watching on YouTube, I'll just run through the rosters real quick again. While we've got just a second, we've got Team Jermaine, which is in their home whites. They have Tyrus Bainham from Athens Prep, LaMelo Ball from Spire Academy, Darlin Stone Dubar from Athens Prep, Xavier Ducell from Arizona Compass, Myron Gardner from Spire Academy, Isaiah Jackson from Spire Academy, Tyrell Jones out of West Oaks, Florida, who's an Auburn commit, Rocket Watts, who's a Michigan State commit from Spire Academy, and Ramon Woods out of Aspire Academy in Louisville, Kentucky. For Team Greg Lockridge, we've got Damian Ball from Tennessee Prep committed to Memphis, Zaba Bangala, Trinity International, Zion Harmon, Bella Vista Prep, Emmanuel Maldonado, Downey Christian, Julian Newman, Downey Christian, Sadrak Ganga from Arizona Compass, Dacian Nix from Trinity International, and Prosper Obidabubi from Aspire Academy, and Lukai Patterson from Minnesota Prep. And here we go as we've got a special tip-off here to start the game. Team Greg Lockridge, Team Greg Lockridge, and right off the bat, Downey Christian's Julian Newman takes a deep three, and as well, Zion Harmon takes a deep three from Bella Vista. And now we're headed the other way. Rocket Watts takes a deep three, and that may be a trend here early on in this game. And Dacian Nix will lay it in on the right side for Team Greg Lockridge. That's Greg Lockridge's point guard out of Trinity International. As they bring the ball into the front court again, Maldonado is a three-point specialist, and he knocks down his first shot of the game from three. Rocket Watts brings the ball up the floor. Tyrell Jones, the Auburn commit, will take a three. And now we're headed the other way. Dacian Nix will bring it up. So here's the deal. And, this is an all-star game, just like you could see in the NBA. These guys, they know what's the deal. They know there's a fine line. You play, you come out here and you have fun. You make sure you don't get anybody hurt. These guys are at that level where they understand it's a brotherhood. They're in it for each other. And so you'll see guys just come out and have fun. Little kick there by LaMelo Ball. And it'll be Team Lockridge out of bounds to inbound. Julian Newman takes another deep three. LaMelo will start the break. There you go. LaMelo with the dunk.
And Dr. Dumpster Ball.
Zion Harmon off on his first shot. Sports his USA jersey. And Isaiah Jackson pokes one through on the other end. Isaiah Jackson, of course, one of the top recruits in the country, a five-star prospect. And here's Myron Gardner, his teammate, Isaiah Jackson. Myron Gardner was huge in his championship game. Ended up the game with 30 points Sunday afternoon in defeat to Bella Vista. But he had probably the #1 play of the season for the grind session as well. He put a dunk. Him and four-star guard out of the Arizona commit, Terry Armstrong, went at each other, and Gardner really rose up and put down a really nice dunk. And Dacian Nix knocks one down from the corner. Rocket Watts is going to pull up for three. It's good. Rocket Watts, towards the end of the year as well, was on fire from three-point range, especially in the grind session tournament. And that one's taken off the backboard by Isaiah Jackson. I think he got away a little bit with a goaltend there. LaMelo Ball gets his own rebound. Now this will be tipped out, and Maldonado will head the other way. Julian Newman, right wing three is no good, and Rocket Watts will bring it up again. Rocket Watts finds his teammate Gardner. Tyrell Jones says, I don't want it. You take it, LaMelo. And LaMelo says, sure. I'll knock down a three for you. That one's going to be thrown away, and we'll be heading the other way. Team Jermaine Jackson in their home whites bring the ball into the front court. LaMelo Ball will bring it up. LaMelo, one of the top players in the country. Just a star in his own right in several different ways. Coach Jackson wants him to get a little more serious here. He wants him to D up a little bit. That's LaMelo, to give him credit, that's about his third kick of the game. That shows he's still active, getting his hands in passing lanes and his feet as well. Almost fakes a trip there. And Julian Newman scores above the rim. And now that's a full court shot there by LaMelo. Ended up being a full court shot, but it was actually a pass. Zion Harmon to his teammate Dacian Nix. And Nix is good again. Nix, one of the top guards in the country as well. Coach Lockridge has had him his whole career and has really taken him under his wing and developed a great point guard, a very high-ranked player in his class. Some outlets have him top 20. Ganga for three, the only freshman on the floor. Ganga from Arizona Compass. This kid, I'm telling you, he's going to have a long list of college offers. I'm sure that he's got a lot of people chirping at him right now trying to get him to come play for them. This kid's got I'm telling you, he's got game. There's no doubt about it. As Julian Newman turns it over, and you're going to see a lob for LaMelo. LaMelo puts it down.
Dr. Duncanstein ball.
Zion brings it to the front court. Getting a little more pace going on with the game now. Dacian Nix for three again, and he's off to a hot start. Gardner's going to dunk this. You just get out of Gardner. You get out of Gardner's way when he comes through the lane, because he's oh, here we go. You give the guys credit. They know, this is entertainment. This is a show. These guys know how to put on a show. They've got that type of talent. You got some new players coming in now for Team Lockridge. You got Damian Ball out of Tennessee Prep, again going to Memphis. He just committed to Memphis a week or so ago to play for Coach Penny Hardaway. Let's see who else came in there. Lukai Patterson, number 25, out of Minnesota Prep. Impressive guard, and also Prosper Obadabubi comes in for Aspire Academy, as does Ramon Woods from Aspire Academy. So we got all new lineups across the board. LaMelo's the only player that stays for the home white squad. Kai Patterson lays one in to get his night started. You've got, let's see who else is out there. You got Xavier Dussel comes in for Arizona Compass. Now Damian Ball is going to get a lay-in or a dunk. Damian Ball, very high-level athlete, chooses to stay home, if you will, since Tennessee Prep is in Memphis. Obadabubi with a slam. Now, give me a chance to get caught up with the white squad. Athens Prep, Darlin Stone, DeBar, number 5. LaMelo knocks down another 3. Tyrus Bainham from Athens Prep. Dacian Nix will kick it at the ball, and Ball wants another 360 lay-in, and he gets it.
Degree of difficulty is a 9+.
Ramon Woods in the front court lays it in. Here comes Team Lockridge. Obadabubi to Zion. Zion for 3. Is good. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It looked good from here. And Prosper will dunk it in again. So here we go. We're 5-6 minutes in here. Did we start with 18 minutes? Jesse? 20-minute halves. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, we've been playing a lot longer than just a few minutes. Usually grind session events 16 minutes. For the All-Star game, we'll go 20-minute halves. Lukai Patterson with a steal. Now Zion. Alley-oop to Damian Ball is missed. Prosper gets the rebound, and Prosper loses it from his teammate Ramon Woods with the steal. DeBar, no good. Lukai Patterson. Up to Zion. Zion with his left. Ramon Woods with a deep 3. Rebound by Harmon. Zion will jog it up to the front court. Zion, another deep 3. It's short. Bainham to Ramon Woods. No good with the left. Now no good from 3. Damian Ball. Turnover. Dussel will bring it back up the floor with a Pistol Pete 3. No good. LaMelo, short.
Hey, man, let's pick it up, bro. Come on, man. Let's pick it up, baby. Pick it up a little
Coach Jackson wants the guys to pick it up a little bit. And Zion's good for 3. So we'll see here if we can get into a competitive game right now.
Downtown Breathitt
you know, like I said, the guys, they're just making sure nobody gets hurt. You can show off the little things that you can do. If you can shoot it, if you got some hops, show off your hops. This is that game to do that. Again, the main thing is just nobody to get hurt. Everybody just to have fun. But for me not to admit that they're coasting a little bit would be a little unprofessional. So, but again, it's just like an all-star game in the NBA. You know, the guys, it's similar. You know, you're going to get a lot of dunks. You're going to get a lot of threes. You're going to get a lot of alley-oops. That one would have been really nice off the backboard from Dacian Nix. Just Prosper didn't want it. Zion throws it off the backboard to himself so that he can step back for three. It's no good. And LaMelo will be looking for a lob here. No, bounce pass. Damian Ball read it. He's going to go the other way. Damian Ball wants it back off the board. Yes, sir. Ducell. We got our first foul of the game. 10 minutes in, and we got our first foul in the game. Myron Gardner will check back for his coach Jermaine Jackson. I continue to be impressed with him, man. This kid is really stepped into his own into the championship game against Bella Vista. I mentioned it earlier, 30 points Sunday afternoon.
Let's D up, baby. Let's D up.
Prosper with a windmill dunk. Sells off the mark, and Lukai Patterson will bring it up. He's got numbers, throws it up. Nobody's there. Prosper Obadabooby didn't want to go get that one. 36-43, home team on the boards down right now. Coach Jermaine, his team's down 36-43. Bullet pass there from Newman. Over the shoulder, lob to Ganga, and Ganga lays it in. Gardner, clear the way. I thought they may clear it for him, let him go show off a little bit. Watched him in warm-ups Sunday. Puts down a windmill 360. I mean, the kid's just got hops. Newman with a little floater, gets his own rebound to Ganga. And Ganga steps back to the corner for three is good. The kid can shoot it. He's got a great stroke. When you see that type of stroke, man, you just know that the kid is going to translate to the next level. And if he's already shooting it this well as a freshman, his shot will only develop and improve over the years. So he's a dangerous prospect, and he can also do that right there. So he shows what he can do. He shows his different skill set. He shows his ability to play above the rim, step back, knock down threes. Gardner, you talk about playing above the rim. That's his game. He wants to get above the rim. He wants to challenge you in the air. He wants to challenge you at the rim. Julian Newman with another deep three, and Gardner's going to take off again. And Gardner's one of those guys, too. He's got a motor, and you watch him here. He's going to challenge guys to let's play. Let's play a little bit. If we're going to be here, let's get it on a little bit. And you got a guy like Myron Gardner, if he's aggressive and he can really be that type of slashing forward at the next level that gives guys problems. He's got good size. He's probably about 6'5", so he's maybe a little undersized for that 3 or 4 role at the next level. But as far as a mid-major, you could put him right into a 3 or 4 spot, and he'll play bigger than what he is. So I could really see him at the mid-major level playing that 4 spot. Jackson gets held a little bit there by Ganga. They're going to call it. I don't know if they'll give him shots here. I would say to be on the baseline. Yep. The Auburn commit, Tyrell Jones, will inbound it to Rocket Woods, the future Spartan. Rocket Woods to the lane with the left. Julian Newman, he starts a little push-off action here, so let's get it going here. And there's Ganga again for three. A little long this time. Gonna get a dunk here. Oh, gosh. Another foul, and Ganga didn't want to get dunked on. You can't blame him there. Gives Jackson a little box out there. He says, look, man, you know, I'm not trying to get dunked on no matter what kind of game this is. Isaiah Jackson good on the first free throw. No, he's not. Rolled out. And the coaches are trying to get the guys. They really want to get it a little competitive here. And usually that's what happens over time with these type of games. I mean, right now we're already at 50-46. Coach Lockridge team ahead on the scoreboard right now. And once it gets later in the games, guys, they pick up the defensive intensity a little more. Again, you know, nobody wants to get anybody hurt out here, so they're not going to just go full out. But at the same time, they will step it up a little bit. Myron Gardner steps back for threes, no good, and Ganga will outlet. I know he's going to take it himself. Now we're going to see a Gardner dunk. Between the legs. Between the legs, off 1 foot, in the game. Of course, it's a breakaway, but still, to have the confidence and know that you can even do that in front of people shows what type of athlete that he is. LaMelo is going to dunk one, too. Reverse from LaMelo. And LaMelo really, over the past year or so, we got a bounce alley-oop attempt from Zion from half court. Channeling his inner Steph. Now teammate to teammate with a dunk from Isaiah Jackson. Gardner to Jackson. Dacian Nix for threes, no good. Bangala with the follow, no good. And now Gardner again with a slam. So Gardner already with 16. Left hand for Zion Harmon. Shoots the three left-handed.
Ryan forgot which hand he shoots with.
Rocket Watts for a deep three is good.
Rocket Man for three.
Julian Newman will probably launch one here. Nope, he decides to take it to the rim with his left. Jackson will inbound off the made layup. Newman, you got to bounce to himself. LaMelo Ball is no good. And now Dacian Nix is stolen here, and Gardner is going to get another two. That's his 18th point of the contest. Lob for Ganga. No good. And now Jackson's going to want it back here. Doesn't get it. Tyrell Jones misses a three. It's the first three we've had in a while. Got to push. We'll be heading the other way here. Back into the game is Ball and Prosper Obadabubi. Mello will sit. Gardner will sit. All the Spire guys will sit. Except for Rocket. Rocket Watts stays on the floor. Right now, the home squad has Rocket Watts, DeBar, Bainham, Woods, and Dussel. While Coach Lockridge, Prosper Obadabubi, Nix, Newman, Harmon, and Baugh. Dussel misses the dunk. Ball with the steal and outlet to Newman, and he'll lay it in. Now he puts it off the backboard for Obadabubi. Harmon wants another one.
I'm getting better.
Dussel in the corner for three is good. No, it's not again. I'm off on my calls tonight on predicting. Steal from Rocket Watts. Ramon Woods up to the cell. Bounces oop. Bounces an oop to himself.
On the assist. Ducell on the
Between his
goal.
legs. Zion to over the boobies. Good. Other way. Woods. Lays it in. Zion Harmon with a deep three. No good. Woods with the rebound. Woods behind his back. Ball says no. Off the backboard. Newman now. Newman to Harmon, who turns it over. Bainham. And no. And Newman inbounds it off of Rocket Watts, and Rocket Watts says, come here. And now, Harmon with a steal. Guys picking it up a little bit. And Harmon does that again off the side of the backboard. He does that on purpose, if you can't tell from watching at home. Over to Booby with the finger roll. It's no good. And now Rocket Watts jogs it into the front court. He's going to throw it up for Bainham, who goes up and gets it and throws it down. Zion Harmon's going to throw it up for over to Booby, and he throws it down. So we got oops on each side of the court. Got oops all over. And now we got an unforced turnover. Newman knocks down a three in the corner, and now Zion will try his left-handed again. It's off again. Nix tips it around, but Woods comes out with it. Woods, left hand, no good. Damian Ball says, watch this. Well, Damian Ball, and I mean, you know, again, just looking at things that guys can show in this type of game. I mean, if you can get up and throw down windmills like that, it does show you have a very high level of athleticism. I know there's really no, you know, obviously nobody really challenging him at the rim. And Zion goes for a dunk. Zion's one of those guys that you say, can he dunk? And clearly he can. But now Rocket Watts flies above the rim. And now Zion between his legs and kicks it back. A little soccer move from Zion Harmon. DeBar there was really giving the ball back to the ref. Is what happened there. Sell, deep three, good. He throws up the dirt three. The symbol. Got 8 seconds here. Probably get one more shot here. Woods needs to throw it up. There you go. No good though. So here we go. We're at halftime. 72-73. Tight ball game. Guys putting on a show. We're going to take a break here for halftime. Folks, it's the Grind Session All-Star Game here at Marshall County High School, brought to you by Tanager Sports.
contested. Tyrese Samuel. Here Armstrong to Jimmy Bell for the jump. Saved by Isanza to here Armstrong, lob to Isanza. Stolen, Pierre Cockrell, he gives it to Malik Tidwell in transition. He lobs it off the glass. Armstrong into the lane, lobs it to Ricky Sanza for another jam. Possession, Cockrell with the steal. Lob off the backboard to 2020. Jumper, no good. Coleman Hawkins with the rebound. He outlets to Pierre Cockrell off the glass to 2020 once again.
Yep. That's the blueprint, man. As we welcome you back here into Marshall County High School in Benton, Kentucky at Reed Condor Gymnasium. Got the second half on the way. We got 20 minutes on the board, 72-73. Coach Lockridge and his group of guys is ahead right now on the scoreboard. Ahead of Coach Jermaine Jackson and his squad. So see if we'll get a little more intensity this half. We'll see how it happens. You just never know with game flow, these type of games. If it stays close, guys may get into the game a little more in the latter part of the game. It's typically what happens at the all-star level in the NBA. It'll be Coach Jackson ball, the home whites, home jerseys. LaMelo starts the half off with a deep three. That's good. And he was literally 3 feet in front of the line here, or next to the half-court line, 3 feet away. So super deep three. Newman says he wants to try to match. He's off. LaMelo's probably going to pull another one. This one is from half-court. Full form shot is good. I mean, that was a form shot. And, you know, not to make a big deal out of any of that, but, I mean, that shows you what type of range he's got. It's not like he shot that off one leg. He just pulls up and shoots it. Now he wants another one. He's just going to start taking off now. No good this time, and Ganga comes out with the board. Ganga on the break to Dacian Nix on the right wing. Dacian Nix is short, and Rocket Watts is going to throw ahead to Jackson, who will throw it off the backboard to his teammate Rocket Watts. It's no good. And Julian Newman pulls up for three. No good. Prosper Obadabubi gets the rebound, gets rid of it to Nganga. Nganga's good on the lay-in. Terrell Davis, the Auburn commit from deep, no good. Jackson tips it around. Gardner tries to get it, and Newman comes out with it. Newman to Obadabubi. Turnover. LaMelo up to Jackson. He's going to throw it off to his teammate off the backboard, Myron Gardner. Gardner's got 20. Over to Booby. Now, that's what I mean right there. That's where you just let a guy go. You just like, just like Jackson did. Go ahead, buddy, do your thing, because Jackson knows he'll get another one on the other end.
For the dunk.
That's everybody except for who's on the floor. Except for the five that's on the floor.
LaMelo between the legs, pass to himself off the backboard.
He got both. Every ball.
Now, Myron Garner's going to take off. Windmill. 86-80. Coach Jackson, they've starting to put on the pressure here. Little full court. Dacian Nix. Hook. No good. Prospero, but the boobies off. Terrell Jones fades away in the corner. No good. Newman with a long two. Baseball pass to Rocket Woods from the Mello, and now to Jackson. The Spire connection for the alley-oop.
By Zeke.
Coach Lockridge will bring in 4 new guys as Jackson throws another one down.
Don't let us go. Let us go. Let's go 10-0 run.
Gonga. Oh.
Hey, Coach Jackson could have made that one.
Newman throws it off for his inbounds play, throws it off the defender again. Gonga from the corner is good. Now you're going to let the subs come in. Maldonado, Patterson, Ball, and Bangala check in for Coach Lockridge, for Team Lockridge. Damian Ball sports the Steph Curry's. Tries to pull a trick on the referee. Take the ball out of bounds when it's not their ball. So now we've got a guest referee.
Push this lead up.
Coach Jackson wants to push the lead up. Coach Jackson really wants his guys to give him a little something here. Maldonado for 3.
Push that lead up, baby.
Bar with the putback dunk. Damian Ball races to the front court and misses the dunk. And Zion spins it in. Terrell Jones between his legs, behind his back, to himself, misses, throws it out. Ramon Woods, he'll lay it in from the right side. 98-89. Team Jackson with the lead. 14:50 on the clock. Zion turns it over. Woods for the left.
Somebody open. Hey. Yeah. Uh-oh. And one rep. Hey, that's really got to shoot free throw. That's what I'm saying. Good.
Jackson wanted to end one there. (14-12). Team Jackson up 100-89 over Team Lockridge. Bainham with a dunk. 13-point game, 14 to go. Zion spins another one in. Zion, he'll have that layup game. He'll have that layup game at the next level too. That's something that doesn't go away. It's something that's a lot of practice put in. When you've got that layup game where you can spin the ball and know how to spin it, no matter what angle that you're at, it's a very effective shot, especially at the next level, and especially when you might be undersized at the next level. To learn how to get to the other side of the rim with either hand, as he can do. He's already showed he was shooting jumpers out there left-handed a minute ago, or in the first half, and they actually looked pretty good. Didn't make either one, but
Yeah, I done told you that about 2-3 days ago, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Julian Newman out of Downey Christian throws it up for Ngana. Gongo, only freshman on the floor. The kid will be a 5-star prospect. I can almost guarantee you that. No doubt in my mind that he is a true 5-star prospect. He's got great size and length. He's 6'9". Of course, I'm speaking of Gongo, Sadrak Gongo from Arizona Compass. He's legit 6'8", 6'9". He's got that length, which is wingspan's probably, taller than that 6'9" mark that he's at. And of course, being a freshman, he could still grow, of course. He gets any bigger, he'll be in that top 5. He gets into the top 5 rankings of his class if he gets to be 6'10", 11. But even if not, he's got those wing skills already. He can put the ball on the floor, gets out on the break, he can start the break, and he can finish the break as well. So his potential has no ceiling. As LaMelo fades from the corner, Zion will throw ahead here to Julian Newman. Could help him get up there. I saw on Twitter they were throwing Julian Newman up at the rim so that he can dunk. They could have done that there for him as he hustles for a steal here. Over to Booby, verticals, the dunk. Dubar with a dunk. Little double pump action. Little Dominique Wilkins-esque. Zion with a raindrop, no good. Prosper, no good. Gets his own rebound. Newman, he's gonna, let's see here. He's gonna drive, kick, and Zion lays it in. Baseball pass, another baseball pass. And LaMelo just lays it in. Ganga. No good. Rocket Watts. Behind the back. Ganga with the steal. Now over to Booby with the steal. Zion bounces it for over to Booby, and he throws it in. 112-106. Team Jackson still ahead. LaMelo, no good. Ganga to Zion, and Zion will get to the corner and throw another one up. Raindrop is good. 112-109. We got a 3-point game. Make that 114-109. Newman sprints up the court. And gets 2 out of it. LaMelo's going to throw this one away. And a couple of his Spire teammates were checking to the game. Jackson, Gardner,
And a host of others.
and here comes the subs for Coach Lockridge as well. Team Lockridge, Damian Ball, Bengala, Maldonado, Dacian Nix.
Go ahead and let him play with 6, Coach.
Hey, ref, that's a tech, ref.
Coach Jackson wants a tech.
That's a tech.
6 players on the court.
Because this is Jim. You do that? I do that.
Just got word from a fan. Today's Zion Harmon's birthday. So happy birthday, Zion Harmon. Harmon, of course, class of 2021, one of the top players in his class. One of the top guards in the country. Spire with the tip drill. And Jackson finishes it off. Damian Ball. Now Spire. 2 Spire teammates there. And Damian Ball splits him with behind the back. And now Damian Ball between his legs. Dishes to the corner. Lakai Patterson will throw it up. And it's good. Gardner with his 24th point of the game. Bengala was good for 2. Dussel for a 3 is good. Back and forth we go. Maldonado to Lakai Patterson.
What you got, Tyrell?
Lakai to the basket with his right.
We can hit the half-court shot or something.
LaMelo, no good. Ball down with the rebound. And Ball dunks another one.
You got 20.
Damian Ball, 4-star prospect out of Tennessee Prep. Committed to Memphis. Coach Anthony Hardaway. He's got a great player there. It'll be a great addition to the, I'm telling you right now, Memphis has a top 3 class in the country. With, of course, number 1 big man James Wiseman, Damian Ball. Add him in with Tyler Harris. Tyler Harris is, of course, not in that class, but Tyler Harris breaks the Memphis record for 3-pointers in a season for a freshman. The kid put on one of the best grind session performances I've ever watched. Probably my favorite grind session performance in Corinth, Mississippi, a few years back. Put up 9 threes in a tough game, and all of them were at big times of the game. It's a great performance, very memorable. Rocket Watts deep 3 is good. Rocket Watts has that range. I mean, we've been seeing him, especially over the weekend. Got really hot from 3. It's always a good sign for a guard, especially like Rocket Watts going to Michigan State. That'll translate to the next level. Not to say that he's the best shooter in the class or anything like that, but I'm telling you, for a point guard with his skill set, with his quickness, with his explosion, his shooting ability makes him a lethal prospect. When you have to respect a shot of a guard with his other skills, it makes him a very, very difficult guard. He's got good size, you know, he's 6'1", 6'2". Maldonado, no good. Lukai Patterson cleans it up. Mello behind the back to his teammate Rocket Watts. Rocket Watts, step back three is good. Lukai Patterson at the front of the rim is good. Dacian Nix with the steal. Dacian behind his back twice. Throws it out. Dacian Nix fakes the three. Patterson will take it. Patterson will take another one. Now Myron Gardner. I'd give it back to him here. He probably will. Yep. Oh. Bangala. Now we'll have a timeout for subs. And Coach Locker, Team Lockridge, is taking the lead now. 134-131. 5:42 on the clock. Ganga with the steal. Ganga. Sal lays it in. So now on the court for Team Lockridge, Newman, Harmon, Ganga, Obadabubi, and Nix. For Team Jackson, Bainham, Woods, LaMelo Ball, DeSalle, and Tyrell Jones. So back and forth we go here, 137, 135. Coach Jackson said we can D up now. We got 5 minutes to go. Let's play. That one's going to bounce over the rim.
I put it up there, Coach. Come on. Come on, Coach.
Now Spire puts on a little pressure. Oh, excuse me, Team Jackson. Zion from half court's no good. Prosper over to Booby, throws it away. So 4:30 on the clock. We've got a timeout by Team Lockridge.
We've got a timeout. First call timeout, second call timeout of the game. That is on Team Greg.
Yeah, we low key up by 4.
Timeout on the floor, 4:30. We got a tie ball game right now, 137. Team Lockwood still on the bench.
You got tired.
Team Jackson has taken the floor. Team Lockridge joins them. Be Team Jackson. LaMelo with a deep three is no good. Prosper over to Booby. Drives through the defense. LaMelo dumps. And now Team Jackson does seem to have a little more energy in their step here. DeBar lays it in off of the miss from Woods. And now Coach Jackson again, or Team Jackson, continues to put a little pressure here. Force Team Lockett play a little offense here to get into a little offense. Harmon knocks down the three, and we got more subs. It's on the floor now for Team Lockridge. Damian Ball, Lukai Patterson, Zaba Bangala, Emmanuel Maldonado, and Zion Harmon. Maldonado no good, and here comes Woods. Woods up the middle of the floor. Woods, left-hand lob to Mello is good.
Left-handed shot by Melo, assist Woods.
And Zion tries to dunk again.
Cause this his gym.
That was clean.
Hey, he don't play for this school no more. Shoot it with the left, dog. Shoot it with the left, dog. Let it. Let it.
Zion's going to shoot this one with his left, and it's good.
Left-handed free throw.
LaMelo to DeBar. DeBar for three is no good, and Ball is down with the rebound. Ball outlet, no good because it's tipped. It's a turnover to Woods, and now Lukai Patterson steals it right back. Off the backboard of Damian Ball, and he slams it down. Damian Ball with 26. We're tied at 143, 2:45 on the clock. Dussel to Bainham. Bainham spins. Dussel in the corner is no good. Team Lockridge gets the possession. LaMelo steals it off the inbounds, and it's 145, 143. Team Jackson, two and a half to go. Maldonado is getting pressure from behind from Melo, and now Zion from the corner. No good. Woods sprints to Dussel. No, to back behind his back to Bainham, and he lays it in. Now we got a sub timeout again. Knicks over to Booby. Ganga. .213 on the clock, 147, 143. Team Jackson with the lead. Zion from half court. Form shot is good. And that gets a rise out of the crowd from half court. Over two defenders. Now LaMelo dunks it with the right. And now Zion wants to get out with it. 147, 143, 150 on the clock. Zion wants another one. Knicks to the rim. Good. 148, 149. Team Lockridge down one. And Rocket Watts from the corner. No good. Ganga with the rebound. Now you might see guys for this last minute and a half. I was going to say maybe, but not not so far. And Myron Gardner is going to want to get a dunk. To Jackson, back to Gardner, lays it in. It's a one-point game, 119 on the clock. Over to Booby from the right wing. Three, good. Jackson up the right side of the floor, crosses over for three. No good, short. Knicks with the rebound. Knicks between his legs, up the court, down the left side, back to the middle with his right, behind the back. Ganga for three, good. 156, 151, 50 seconds. Gardner to his teammate LaMelo Ball, dribbles it. Good defense there by Oba to Booby to challenge, make you put the ball on the floor, and causes the travel. Coach Jackson wants to stop. Knicks with his right hand, good. And you might see Team Lockridge run away with this one, or get away with this one. They put together a little bit of a run right at the right time. Gardner no good. Knicks up the right side of the floor, now to the middle and now to the left. He's going to pull it out. Left hand, Zion Harmon. That's going to do it here. LaMelo's going to get a bucket, but that's probably going to be the last bucket of the game unless Zion. Nope. Gardner gets a steal, and he's going to throw one up from half court. It's going to be short. So there's your final, folks. Team Jackson goes down to Team Lockridge. Team Lockridge 158 to 153 over Team Jackson, and the Grind Session All-Star Game has concluded. So, folks, thank you for joining us here tonight for the Grind Session All-Star Game here at Reed Condor Gymnasium here in Marshall County, Kentucky.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Team Lockridge gets out of here with a victory, 158-153. The players on the floor just congratulating each other on a good year. It's almost kind of like a, like a reception at the end of a wedding or something, guys just saying congratulations. Maybe the last time they see each other for a while. We got the summer coming up, summer basketball circuit. Some of these guys will be playing major minutes for AAU programs, big-time AAU programs. Some guys are going to prepare for college, and they'll be playing with their college teams this summer and into next fall. So, folks, as I sign off here, my name is Cullen Kreider. The player of the game tonight, Prosper Obudebubi.
The most valuable player in this defensive struggle, Prosper Obudebubi.
34 points for Obudebubi, 13 boards, and 10 assists. 2 assists, excuse me, I was going to say, man. Nice triple-double there. As we see a Morant jersey, Ja Morant, Murray State. Murray State gets a week here to see where they're going to be seated next Sunday. But, folks, that'll do it. We've had a great year on the Grind Session. Brought to you by Tanager Sports. I want to thank you again for joining us and for everyone to have a blessed night.
How much fun did you